Yo, welcome back to Dolphins United, the platform for Dolphins. You heard me. We back in the house. You already know what time it is. Got a little review, all right, of practice. I don't even know what number it is at this point, man. I want to say 5 and 6. But if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But we got to keep it moving, all right? So practice 5 and 6 came with a little bit of thump, if you know what I'm talking about. Put the pads on it. All right, put a little stank on it too. All right, that's when you hit with a little, you know what I'm saying? Got a little stank on your face when you hitting. All right, because you're able to hit somebody now. Now, one thing I'm surprised about, I'm going to start it off with this. Ain't been no fights yet. Ain't no fisticuffs. All right, now we done seen the Giants get into it. All right, you know what I'm saying? A big pow. Everybody had to line up and run wind sprints because they was fighting. Quarterback at the end of the pile, at the bottom of the pile at that. All right, bad situation. All right, bad situation. We ain't see no fights. No fights. I was expecting to see at least one fight. Maybe not the whole team fighting now. I mean, we don't want to see that, but at least, you know what I'm saying, some pushing, shoving. There was a little bit of trash talk between two guys, you know what I'm saying, just a little bit going on, but that was about it. All right, it ain't been much fighting going on, none of that. Maybe that's discipline. Maybe that's, you know, a lack of dog. I don't know. I guess we'll find out in preseason or during the joint practices, because then they could get a little testy out there when it comes to playing against somebody else, and then they shove your guy, and then you know how it goes. You know how it goes. You have your teammates' backs. But yeah, I'm looking for a little more aggression. Not necessarily no fighting, but I want to see that dog, especially when it comes to the defense. And boy, practice 5, on Tuesday, they had that aggression, or they came out with that energy. They said, well, when we put these pads on, it's a whole different story. See, now, y'all been having a couple runs. You know, quarterback been holding on to the ball. We can't touch him. Still the case, but we can't touch him. And he just doing whatever. And the running backs, we can't touch them. When we put these pads on, see what come down to you. They put them pads on, running backs couldn't get nothing. All right, nothing. We ran a lot. All right, we made sure to run. Okay, that was probably the weakest practice for passing, period. All right, except for 5 or 6 on 8s and 1-on-1s. It wasn't much passing going on, especially in 11-11. It wasn't much passing going on. Run. All 3 teams. All right, that means first string, second string, third string. Run. And we couldn't run. And that's a problem. But on the other hand, which this is always the tough part, couldn't run, that's a problem. We're stopping the run. Now, are we a decent running team and we're going against a stout run-stopping team? Or are we a horrible running team, so we're making our defense look good? Too early to tell. History would say it's the latter, not the former. All right, so yeah, we just got work to do. We need to be able to run the ball a little better than that. And we need to be able to stop the run when it comes to opponents, okay? So, yeah, I mean, we just got it. Hopefully it's not fool's gold is all I'm trying to say. Let's move on from that. There was a few passes that were really good anticipation-wise on practice 5, which was on Tuesday. A few things that were good, especially in the red zone. Few things that were good. There was some bad as well. All right, there was definitely some bad, and we're talking about from all the quarterbacks, but especially Tua and Brissett. Some things weren't that well, especially when it came to holding on to the football. That was a big issue, especially for Tua come practice 5. Practice number 6, let's fast forward. Tua's having a way better day with pads on, throwing the football. Definitely in the red zone, completing passes, even through a deep one. If I'm not mistaken, that was a wheel route to Gesicki. To Gaskin. Sorry, not to Gesicki, to Gaskin, which was a good pass. Love to see that. We got a few injuries. Devontae did come back, did participate somewhat, was limited, but did participate in practice number 6, which was on Wednesday. He did play somewhat. All right, he had a nice little catch on a slant from Tua. Tua did a lot better. Tua's still holding on to the football. Okay, a little too long. Blitz kind of rattled him, something that he did well against during the regular season in his rookie year. He did well against the blitz. He was struggling against the blitz against us. Okay, now we have an exotic blitz scheme. Boy, that's hard to say. We had an exotic blitz scheme. Okay, that's what we have. So it's going to rattle the quarterback. That's what it's made to do. All right, we rattled the heck out of Justin Herbert last year with our exotic blitz looks and things like that. You didn't know who was coming. It would look like everybody's coming, they back off, and then it would look like everybody's coming, and they was coming. All right, we even did it to Jared Goff as well. All right, we stifled Jared Goff, and that's probably what sent him away in the first place to Detroit, which I heard he ain't doing that good. Also heard, before we move forward, that another quarterback isn't doing that well right now. A little birdie mentioned it, and I read it. I don't want to say the little birdie's name because every time I say their name on here, they get called out. So I'm not going to put the little birdie's name, but I appreciate this little birdie for saying it. Joe Herbert's not having too well of a practice or training camp so far. I saw that from the little birdie, and I went to go check myself, watched a little video on it, and the man is inaccurate, struggling against the blitz, struggling to get wide receivers the ball. Wide receivers ain't getting open. Offensive line is straight struggling. Quarterback's not trusting the O-line. All right, so he's kind of fidgety back there and is throwing the ball way before he needs to because he's just not trusting things at the moment, and it definitely is just training camp. It's not the regular season, all right? And to be fair, Joe Burrow is coming off of major knee surgery, all right? Now, I'm not going to overreact because Tua's doing well and Joe Burrow is not. But if Joe Burrow is going to continue to stink it up in preseason and in the regular season, then I'm going to need everybody that is a Dolph fan, okay, that was messing around, talking bad about Tua, all right, and apparently that includes myself because I'm apparently a Tua hater, which I don't know how, but let's put myself in it because apparently I'm a Tua hater as well. Those people that were talking junk about Tua need to keep that same energy. Keep that same energy, all right? If Joe Burrow struggles during the season coming off a major injury, keep that same energy. I don't want to hear no talk. All right, none, zero. I don't want to hear no talk about him coming off a major injury, all right, and that's why he's struggling. Keep that same energy, all right? If he struggled throughout the whole season and Tua's balling out, keep that same energy. Don't give him no excuses. He a bust, all right? I don't care what that man looked like during the regular season. If he's sorry, he a bust because that's just what it is. He gets no excuses coming off no doggone injuries. I don't want to hear it now. It's just training camp. So maybe he gets a lot better. We will see. But if he does not, keep that same energy. Now moving forward. Tua did play a little well today. All right. He did some good things. Did throw one pick. Okay. He threw one pick in 11-on-11. That's his first pick since the first day on 11-11. 11-on-11. Okay. And it was against Javon Holland. Ooh, Javon Holland caught him one. Now it was an overthrow by Tua looking for Wilson. I hope they show it on the little video clips that they've been doing. And shout out to the Dolphin media. They just killing it right now. But anyway, they're giving us clips, man. We want to see stuff. Nobody else can record stuff. I know TD did try. Oh, I mentioned his name. Sorry, TD. Sorry, bro. I mentioned your name. Yeah, so now TD is the little birdie, that mentioned it. But hey, and some of y'all already knew that, all right, because you're looking for that stuff. But yeah, anyway, sorry, TD. I mentioned your name, so somebody's going to say something bad about the man. I can't do nothing about that. Freedom of speech. So, yeah, TD did mention, I forgot now where I was, man. And you know I don't edit. All right, so we just going to sit here. I'm going to run the Jeopardy music. No, I'm not going to run the Jeopardy music. Until I figure out where I was even going with that, we'll just continue on. All right, Javon Holland did hit himself a pick. Okay, Tua needs to do a little bit better, holding on to the ball still too long when it comes to blitzes. That's a problem for us. But I did like what I did see, all right, from Jacoby. Because if he's going to have to come in for Tua, we need to know if he can get the job done. And the man not only is accurate, but the man can throw it deep as well. All right, Tua's not the only guy that can throw it deep. Jacoby can throw it deep. He's chucking that ball deep, and he's very accurate. This is probably his best practice, and he outshined Tua today. Not to say Tua doesn't deserve to start. That's not what I'm trying to say at all. I believe in Tua. I believe Tua is our starting quarterback, and Tua is on the up, all right? He's on the up for sure. Not a finished product. Still has work to improve. But Brissett is a definitely valuable backup, invaluable backup, matter of fact. The man is the best backup we could have had on our squad. Glad that he's with us because he is doing some great things right now. And I love what I'm seeing from him. Love what I'm seeing from the defense when it comes to stopping the run. They're doing a great job. When it comes to defending the pass, horrible job. And that's everybody included, possibly save for Byron Jones, who doesn't get beat as often as these other guys. But Noah Igbinoghene is struggling right now. All right, he got demoted to the third string defense. He started off as the first string cornerback opposite Byron Jones, and he's now been demoted all the way down to third. You got to step your game up, bro. I know it's tough for corners starting out, but Nick Needham's doing it, and he has been in the league, I think, the same amount of time. Maybe, no, not the same amount of time. This is Nick Needham's third year. So Nick Needham has stepped his game up. I need for Igbinoghene to step his game up or move that man to safety. Let's just figure something else out for him. All right. But I like what I'm seeing from the defense, like what I'm seeing from the edge rushers as well, getting in. Can't wait till everybody's healthy because we got a lot of guys right now that are not healthy on both sides of the football. We'll see what happens for the rest of camp. Hopefully we don't have any major injuries. We haven't had any major injuries yet. Knock on wood. All right, I actually knock on some wood for that one because we don't need no major injuries. Let's just stick to the little stuff we got going on, little knickknacks, and that's cool with me. All right, I don't want to see what happened to the Colts happen to us. So we got to do a lot better, all right, when it comes to holding on to the football. Definitely got to get better with that. And then when it comes to blitz pickup and recognition, because that's part of the problem. The blitz is coming. He's not processing fast enough where he should go with the football. Guys aren't getting open as well. He's holding on to the ball. Sack. We don't need those problems. My man got to do a little bit better when it comes to that. And I do mean Tua when I say my man. All right. So I'll holler at y'all in the next one. Completely forgot where I was going with the TD thing. When I look back at the video, I know I'm going to be like, oh, that's where I was going with it. But I can't rewind live. All right. We live. That's how we doing this. All right. Well, not live when you watching it, but live when I'm doing it in front of the camera, all right? And I don't edit. So we just going to take the gaff and we're going to go with it what it is, all right? Y'all already know what it is. Fins up till we die. Love all of y'all. Merch coming soon. I see some of y'all really are into this design here, all right? So I'm going to get this merch out. I got to do my job and get this merch out to you guys. And at the same time, I make a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of this coming to me. But y'all know if it come to me, it come back to y'all because y'all know I like to give as well, all right? So let's get to 4,000 because I got a big giveaway coming for 4K. So road to 4K. I'll holler at y'all in the next one.